Hello, my name is Zoe Cleghorn, and today I'm going to be talking about Ada Lovelace, the first computer programmer. Ada was born on December 10th in 1815. Her father was a very famous English poet known as Lord Byron. He was known for his many scandalous love affairs. Her mother was Annabella Byron, a very famous, or not famous, but skilled mathematician. This was unusual for a woman of her status at her time, but she was good nonetheless. Lord Byron actually called her the Princess of Parallelograms. Pretty sweet if you ask me. Whenever she was 2 months old, her parents separated legally and her father left. She never saw him again for the rest of her life. Her mother became bitter about this and tried to keep her away from things that she thought her husband would like in order to keep Ada from becoming like him. She focused her on math and science and steered her away from literature and other more expressive art forms. Whenever Ada was 17 years old, she met the inventor Charles Babbage at a party. They would later work together and create the analytical machine. Whenever she was 19 years old, she met William Earl, Earl of Lovelace, and that made her Countess of Lovelace. Babbage and her worked extensively on something called the analytical machine. Charles Babbage wanted to create a machine that could do math equations faster than a human can and with complete accuracy. It was a computer. And it's nothing like the computers that we have today, but considering it was so long ago, it's still pretty impressive. They never actually got to finish it because Babbage had tried some inventions and gotten funding for it that didn't work out, so nobody wanted to fund this project. But they wrote a lot of notes about it and wrote a lot of plans. The reason that Ada is credited with being the first computer programmer is because she translated something called Elements of Charles Babbage's Analytical Machine, and in her annotation she talked a lot about how a computer could follow sequences and gave more details on this. And she also proposed that in the future these analytical machines might be able to do more than just compute numbers, such as a laptop today can do. This was an extremely great advancement at the time because nothing like this had ever been seen before. Sadly, they never got to see their invention come to fruition, but they helped set the foundation for the technology that we now have. Sadly, Ada Lovelace died in 1852, when she was only 36 years old of uterine cancer. But she's still well known today. An early computer programming software was called Ada after her. She even has her own day. This takes place somewhere in December. However, different sources say it's on a different day, anywhere from the 11th to the 14th. People just can't decide what they want. But her influence will always be remembered. She's extremely inspirational to people across the world, especially because she's a woman and she did something that most people couldn't even dream of. She's a big inspiration to me personally, and I think that she's a great historical figure who deserves a lot more recognition. Thank you.